Hey Clashers, 20 Hog Riders, 3 Ice Golems, and 7 Bat Spells? Does this make any sense? Yes, it does, and that's exactly what we'll take a look at in today's video. Before we're jumping into the clan war, first off, I want to show you guys in a friendly challenge what exactly the idea is behind this attack. Like, what exactly is the main target. So you have those 20 sneaky goblins to take down the town hall. That might be not really surprising overall, but I think the follow-up for sure is. So first off, let's take down the town hall. You have overall, as I said, 20 sneaky goblins, which should be for sure nearly always be enough against diamond bases, those box bases. A lot of those base styles, you can easily take that out. As I said, this is more like a clan war league strategy. So I think this idea here is really, really nice. So now the next thing is you roundabout need 6 sneaky goblins to take down the town hall with 1 invisibility spell. So make sure that you're hitting the invisibility spell, that you're catching your sneaky goblins, but not the town hall. That would be like the worst possible thing, because then your sneaky goblins won't attack that. Right after that, you're going to take a look at the other side of the base, which means that's where you're entering with your main push. And that main push looks different than you might expect. So, the first thing what you're doing is funneling. You can use the remaining sneaky goblins, you can use the 2 baby dragons, you can use whatever you want for that to make sure that the funnel is set and your troops are going where they're supposed to go. As soon as they're deciding for one side, for us it's right now the bottom side roundabout, that's where you're adding the last wall break, that's where you're adding the log launcher to push even further into the base. At this point, the main objective for you is to take down as much splash damage as possible. This is what you're going for. And then, you might be surprised, all of those Hog Riders rot just behind. The main idea here is that you're catching with the ward ability not only your main push, which is the log launcher, the king for example, but as well all of those Hog Riders, and they're spreading out and just overtaking the base in just like something like a wave, if you want to call it like that. Then adding the royal gem on one of the sides, protected by those Hog Riders, you're going for even more splash damage, and as soon as that's done, you're just adding those bats for the backhand. That's the entire idea of the strategy, and it's working insanely good, as you can see right there. So I think what we should do now, as we can see, I mean, there's 3 phrases left, right? There's 3 phrases left. This is going to be for sure an overkill 3-star, but one thing which we have to now do as well is take this army into the clan war and see how good we can do over there. And if we can get any 3-stars, or all of this was just like, I don't know, bad luck, I'm not really sure. Freezing the last multi-inferno tower just to make sure, because my troops somehow skipped that. Even the queen walked, which is not the optimal thing to be honest. But getting things done at the end is the most important thing. So now let's dive into the clan war and see exactly how we were able hopefully get some 3-star. We are in. So let's take a look at what exactly we can do with our sneaky goblins. We have a lot of sneaky goblins. And let's take those first collectors out. And then we're trying to target the elixir storage. I mean, the walls are already open, which is nice for us. Let's see if there's any more traps. No. So 2 to 3 more sneaky goblins should be enough to take that out. We can already use 1 more sneaky goblin to use as something like triggering some traps, maybe. Let's see. No, wait a second. That mortar shot was kind of unfortunate. So, another sneaky goblin in there. Are there any traps? 1 sneaky... 2 small bombs, but that should be fine. Okay, now. 1, 2... One about like 6. And the invisibility spell should be already in as well. So, that's looking good. That's looking really good. Now, let's take a look at the other side. We can use our sneaky to funnel. That's already nice. And then I think we have to use the wall break first, because otherwise the golems, the ice golems, might run through the outside, because those walls are open. That's obviously not something you want to go for. Now the king and queen, warden, log launcher as well, headhunter in there. I would just go with 1. Okay, that's a strange clan castle right there. That's a really strange clan castle. But we're going to add those Hog Riders in just a second, as soon as the ward is stepping up just a little bit, so we can catch everything with that, hopefully. Let's see. So, now those Hog Riders. Okay. Now the ward ability. I think we caught most of them. That's great. Okay. We now have the rage in just a second to get even further in. Let's use the rage over there. We should get both multi-inferno towers. That's our target right there, because, as I said, the splash damage, that's what you want to go for. Okay, now the king ability. I think it was a bit late, but it should be fine. Who's at the bottom side? We have, say, the babe dragon, so we can use that for taking down the wizard tower. There's still quite a few splash damage buildings left on the back end, but I think we're fine with that. So, now, queen ability, and then we're going to add those bats in just a second. Bats, come on. Royal Champ, come on. Go for the wizard tower. Now, let's go. Now we can start with those bats. Already starting with the cleanup right there. This is looking good. Is the queen even taking out the scatter? Oh my goodness, this is going to be crushed. There is no splash damage left in this base. Oh my god. I mean, no problem. No problem whatsoever. We can swag every... Like, what is that? What is that? That's not even fair. That is not even fair. Are you kidding? OP. OP right there. Okay, now make sure that's not a time fail. That would be awful now as I'm already celebrating. Wall break maybe the queen. Nobody needed. Swag everything, and that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Getting this nice juicy 3-star. And the good thing about this is we have one more attack. So let's see if we can make it again. We are in again. So, again, same story as last time. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 1, 2. We can already do one. Oh no, we have only one wall break. Why do we have only one wall break? Okay, that's not going to be tricky. I mean, I guess we needed a challenge, so let's see if we can get that. Okay, 2 over there. And then we're going to try to snipe the other elixir storage in just a second. Ah, come on, one more. Then we get that. Okay. There's a giant bomb. No, there's no giant bomb. There's a lot of skeleton traps, but we don't care about that with sneaky goblins at all. Now let's see if there's any giant bombs. No giant bombs. Okay, small bomb, that's fine. It's like 1, 2, 6. Okay, like an invisibility spell. Okay, town hall's gone. Now let's take a look at the other side. We need now our king to break through this wall. It's at least not a max wall, okay? But that was really not optimal. Okay, how do we do that now? How do we do that now? Maybe like this. Like this. Okay, lock launch already early to get the wall open quicker. I don't know, to be honest. That's really unfortunate that I forgot the wall break. But okay, it should be fine. So let's add 2 of those. Add 1 headhunter. So far so good, I think. I mean, actually not really. We have to use the warden. Ah, come on. We had to use the warden ability early to get even closer into the core. Okay, that's going to be tricky now. That's going to be really tricky now. Let's use the hogs. We have still the rage, which we can use in just a second. Come on, where is everything going? Okay, at the top sets. Let's use the rage over there. Let's use the royal champion over there as well. 1 wizard for cleaning things up. King. Would be awesome if you would go for the multi-inferno towers in the core. There's everything in the core. We really need to take down those multi-inferno towers over there. That would be... Ah, come on. Just this wall break. This one wall break messing up everything. That's so bad for us. Okay, but we still got this. We still got... Okay, maybe we still got this. I don't know. Oh, no. That was so unfortunate. Okay. We have now double multi... There's no way, alright? I mean, if this lock launch is opening up everything to the core, this would be a huge overkill button right now. Whew, okay. How do we deal with that? If I'm completely honest, I have no clue. And how did that lava hound survive so long? So, how do we do that? We cannot, no. No chance. I mean, we can try to go in from over here for more percentage, but this is not going to be a 3-star at all. Damn it! This one wall break. Yeah, okay. So you should use the link down below in the description for the army link. And you should not forget the second wall break, because that's then ending like this. So, yeah, unfortunate second result, but you can see in the first one what this strategy can really do if you have the correct army with you. Otherwise, yeah, it's a fun strategy. It's kind of like unique with those bats and everything. But yeah, you really need to make sure that you're hitting the warden ability with those hog rides together, and then you can crush any base. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.